Number 1. The 2026 Ford Super Duty X represents Ford's latest step in their legendary heavy-duty pickup lineup, blending traditional built Ford tough capability with modern technology and real-world practicality. And if you're looking for a truck that can handle serious work while still serving as a daily driver, this is one of the first trucks worth your attention. The Super Duty X typically slots in above the base XL trim and just below the more upscale Lariat, with starting pricing generally expected in the mid $50,000 to low $60,000 range, depending on configuration, options, and dealer pricing, strategies that can vary by region. And while official 2026 X plan and discount pricing continues to roll out through dealers and membership programs, shoppers on forums report seeing real-world deals fluctuating with MSRP minus incentives or invoice-based pricing for some builds as dealers compete for sales, especially as Ford ramps production to meet demand in 2026. The Super Duty family, including the X, builds on a robust lineup with powerful engine options ranging from a strong 6.8-liter gas V8 to the hard-charging 6.7-liter Power-Stroke diesel with towing capacity that can climb toward 40,000 pounds and payload figures up to 8,000 pounds with the right setup, figures that underscore why this truck remains popular among construction pros, farmers, and anyone needing heavy hauling muscle. Under the hood, drivers consistently praise the torque and durability that let this truck move big loads without hesitation. And the 10-speed automatic transmission with selectable drive modes gives it surprising composure on both highway and worksite terrain. Customers often point out that while fuel economy isn't the headline, the confidence you get from that diesel torque is a primary reason people choose a Super Duty over lighter trucks when they tow trailers, goosenecks, or RVs. On the interior and tech side, the 2026 Super Duty X steps up from base trims with improved infotainment and driver assist features, SyncForce systems, and available safety packages like Ford Co-Pilot 360 Assist 2.0 help modernize what used to be a purely work-focused truck. And buyers online have noted improvements in cabin comfort and visibility that make day-to-day driving less taxing. Though some say that, compared with rival trucks, certain features feel like they should be standard rather than options, and the overall interior won't feel as premium as luxury SUVs in the same price bracket. Real people commenting on truck forums also highlight that finding the right deal can make a huge difference. One prospective buyer shared seeing near-invoice prices on certain builds, while others discuss the competitive nature of incentives when ordering through dealers. Actively trying to move inventory. Sales context for the Super Duty X sits within broader, strong demand for Ford's truck lineup. Ford reported overall truck sales growth in 2025, with pickups and F-Series models leading segment share gains, even as electric truck production has shifted, indicating heavy-duty buyers still gravitate to conventional powertrains and proven capability. That demand pressure has led Ford to reallocate production resources toward trucks like the F-150 and Super Duty in 2026, aiming to build tens of thousands more units than earlier targets, which can help availability over time, though shortages on popular configurations can still occur at some dealerships. Reddit, Business Insider. It's important to note that the Super Duty family, including early 2025-2026 models similar to the X, has been part of broader Ford safety recalls impacting instrument cluster displays on some units, which the company has addressed with dealer software updates. A reminder that while capability is class-leading, no vehicle is entirely immune to the occasional issue. AP News. In the real world, owners often comment that the Super Duty X punches well above its price. Class for serious towing and hauling tasks, that aftermarket support and accessories are plentiful, and that residual values on heavy-duty F-Series trucks tend to stay strong compared with competitors. Critics, however, will point out that running costs, fuel consumption, And option pricing can steeply climb if you're building a fully loaded rig with all the bells and whistles. Ultimately, for buyers who need a true workhorse with modern touches, the 2026 Ford Super Duty X stands out as a compelling balance of price, performance, and real-world utility that aligns with Ford's long history of heavy-duty truck leadership. Exactly. The sort of truck that earns repeat buyers and passionate fans within the pickup community. Number 2. The 2026 Ford F-Series. Overkill is one of the most talked about extreme variants of Ford's legendary F-Series lineup, and while official specification sheets from Ford don't break out Overkill as a standard trim like XL or Lariat, it's generally understood in the enthusiast world as an over-the-top performance and appearance-oriented version of the full-size F-150 platform that blends rugged capability with aggressive styling and brute power that pushes what buyers expect from a full-size truck. The F-Series overall continues to build on Ford's best-selling tradition with a wide range of trims and engine options including EcoBoost V6s, powerful hybrid powertrains, and even supercharged V8s, offering towing ratings up to around 13,500 pounds and payloads above 2,400 pounds on certain configurations, which fuel the appeal of performance-centric builds like Overkill that emphasize high-output capability and street-aggressive looks for owners who want both utility and showmanship. In terms of pricing, while the base 2026 F-150 lineup starts around the low to mid $40,000s for basic trims and can climb well above $70,000, $90,000 USD for fully loaded or performance variants depending on powertrain options and dealer markups. Overkill versions, often equipped with custom packages, larger tires, enhanced suspensions, cosmetic upgrades, and performance tuning, frequently command premiums over standard models as buyers in the enthusiast market are willing to pay extra for exclusivity and capability that stands out from the crowd. Sales trends for the F-Series, including high-demand trims like Tremor and Raptor, remain strong globally even as Ford deals with supply chain challenges that have impacted production schedules in 2025 and into 2026, meaning availability on specialty trims can vary and sometimes create long waits or dealer markups when demand spikes. Enthusiasts commenting online often describe Overkill builds as a mix of fascination and practicality. Some folks love the way these trucks dominate the road with massive presence and torque, while others point out that the size, weight, and fuel consumption can make them less ideal for everyday city driving compared with more traditional trims. For example, one popular Overkill-style video highlights how the truck's aggressive stance, modified bumpers, oversized wheels and tires, and tuned suspension blend function and flair in ways that typical buyers don't see in stock pickups. Fans praise the way the Overkill handles heavy towing or off-road excursions, combining the F-150's legendary towing tech, like Pro Trailer Backup Assist and Dynamic Hitching, aids with aftermarket upgrades that maximize traction and stability. But some DIY reviewers note that the added weight of cosmetic and performance upgrades can affect braking distances and ride comfort, a trade-off many enthusiasts accept for the added capability and looks. Commenters on truck forums frequently mention that finding the right balance of performance and everyday usability is key, with many owners saying they love the commanding driving, position, and powerful engine responses, while others caution future buyers about warranty considerations and the potential need for specialized maintenance, if extensive. Aftermarket mods are included. In terms of real-world sales discussions, there's a mix of opinions. Some owners report paying significant premiums if dealers are short on supply, while others find great deals when Overkill or similar packages are in stock and dealers are motivated to move inventory at the end of model years, reflecting how market dynamics and production constraints can influence pricing, and buyer satisfaction. Overall, the Ford F-Series overkill represents a bold statement in the pickup world for 2026-2027, taking the familiar strength, innovation, and versatility of the F-Series and amplifying it into something that not only handles work and towing with confidence, but also captures the hearts of enthusiasts looking for a truck that lives up to the overkill name in both capability and street presence. The 2027 Ford Super Duty X2 represents the next bold evolution in heavy-duty trucks from Ford, taking the established Super Duty platform into a more aggressive, performance-oriented and capability-focused variant that aims squarely at buyers who want maximum muscle and advanced features from a modern workhorse. And while Ford's official lineup for 2027 ranges from the base XL to premium trims like Limited with diesel, power, and dual rear wheels priced from around $46,995 up to over $96,000 USD for fully loaded models. The X2, often discussed in enthusiast circles as the most intimidating and rugged Super Duty variant, typically commands a premium over standard trims, thanks to enhanced styling, upgraded suspension, and performance upgrades that go beyond the regular lineup's offerings. From a capability standpoint, the Super Duty family continues, with robust engine options including powerful diesel and gas V8s that give best-in-class torque and towing capability. And while specific official specs for X2 outings vary by market and individual build, the 2027 Super Duty range continues the legacy of handling heavyweight towing and payloads that serious buyers demand, with diesel variants able to pull well into the tens of thousands of pounds and gas V8s, providing strong all-around performance that suits both worksite tasks and long hauls. Even before the 2027 model year arrives, early social media buzz and video teasers on platforms like YouTube describe the X2 as one of the boldest Super Duty variants ever, with elements like beefier bumpers, aggressive grille designs, and performance-tuned suspensions that target buyers who want both an eye-catching presence and real over-the-road or off-road capability. And this blend of style and substance is exactly why community commenters online discuss it with so much enthusiasm. One thread in a Facebook group even called it the most intimidating pickup Ford has ever built, which highlights how passionate truck fans expect this variant to stand out in a crowded heavy-duty market. New Toyota models Toneto. New Toyota models Toneto. Facebook. In real buyer forums and Reddit threads on Super Duty trucks, owners and prospective buyers regularly dive into topics that matter most to heavy-duty truck shoppers: durability, daily usability, long-term operating costs, and how much you can realistically tow or haul without breaking a sweat. Many Super Duty owners speak to the confidence that comes with proven engines like the Power-Stroke diesels and the Godzilla-based gasoline V8s that Ford uses throughout its heavier-duty vehicles, noting that while fuel economy isn't the headliner, the reliability and torque output offer exactly what operators need on jobs big and small. In contrast, some buyers caution about heavy payload reducing effective usable capacity, especially with large diesel engines that are heavier up front, and others talk about how important it is to check payload stickers before making final decisions. Practical, honest discussions that reflect real-world truck buying rather than just brochure numbers. Reddit plus Reddit. One of the most interesting aspects of the 2027 Super Duty story is how demand has pushed Ford to adapt its production strategy. The company has already announced plans to expand Super Duty output at its Canada facilities because existing plants in Kentucky and Ohio are running near full capacity, just to meet buyer demand for these heavy trucks, a move that underscores how strong the market remains for Super Duty models like the X2 and others, even as Ford balances investment between traditional trucks and future electrified platforms. This high demand can influence pricing at dealerships, sometimes creating waiting lists or dealer markups on desirable trims. But it also means buyers often see strong resale values and a vibrant secondary market because businesses and individual owners alike continue to choose Super Duty for towing trailers, hauling equipment, and tackling jobs that lighter trucks simply can't. Investopedia, beyond pure capability and pricing, the X2 and broader 2027 Super Duty lineup bring forward the comfort and technology improvements that have become increasingly important to buyers. Modern safety systems, trailer assist features, and updated interior tech keep these trucks competitive with luxury SUVs while still staying true to heavy-duty roots. From premium sound systems and high-resolution displays to advanced towing aids that make backing up a big rig feel less intimidating. These features are often highlighted in customer-shared videos and comments as reasons they stick. With Ford's heavy-duty trucks through multiple ownership cycles, even if the initial price tag is higher than some rivals, new Toyota models Toneto. Of course, no vehicle is without critique. And among the Super Duty community, you'll hear debates about the trade-offs between ride quality and heavy-duty suspension tuning, how dealer incentives vary regionally, and the costs involved with heavier payload configurations or optional packages. These discussions reflect a buyer base that's practical and informed, concerned as much with running costs and reliability as headline specs. But overall, for anyone exploring the top end of Ford's heavy-duty pickup offerings, the 2027 Ford Super Duty X2 sits near the pinnacle, a machine that combines brute strength with modern tech, strong resale appeal, and the kind of loyal community support that keeps it at or near the top of heavy-duty truck conversations as the new model year dawns.